Hello everyone, how are you all doing? It's your favorite nurse, your favorite girl, Paradise, Nurse Paradise, and I am here again with another video. Sorry, if I look down, I'm looking on my phone, okay? So, let's start from the beginning. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? It's your favorite girl, your favorite nurse Paradise, and I am here again. Yeah, we are back. Okay, we are back on this our life journey. I took a very long break coming on live, giving you guys updates and telling you all about nursing and every other thing that is happening in Malta. Yeah, so I was on break, but I am back. Okay, today it's all about nursing council registration and any other questions. I'm going to answer some other questions that I was asked throughout the time. Okay, so and if you are here joining me live and you want to ask questions, okay, that is why I do live, so that everyone can ask and I would answer the questions here on live. So if you are new here, this is Nurse Paradise's channel and I welcome you official to my channel. I have new subscribers and I want to thank you and I want to welcome you official to this channel. This is all about nursing, Malta, migration, anything and everything in Malta. Okay, like way of living and accommodation, every other thing that concerns Malta and traveling and living here. Okay, so to briefly introduce myself, my name is Paradise. I am a nurse, registered nurse. I have been a nurse for 6 years here in Malta. I am a Nigerian stroke Italian. Okay, I have dual citizenship, so I'm Italian and also a Nigerian, and living here in Malta. And so I have been in Malta for 16 years now. Okay, so I think I can tell you more and everything and anything you want to know about Malta and nursing. Okay, so yeah, nursing and also a carer, because before I became a nurse I was a carer. I studied here in Malta. I first studied carer, health and social care here in Malta, and then I went into nursing. I did my BSc here in University of Malta, and I did my master's, master's degree also here in Malta with Eddie Academy. So I'm here to guide you, to answer your questions regarding studying, working as a nurse in Malta. So today's topic, I don't know if you can see the topic. And also first, how I do it here is I first present whatever I have today, and then I'll go on to answer your question. Okay, I'll go on to answer any question that you can write on the comment section. So the topic of today is updates, because I've already done this topic before earlier on. If you can go through my videos, okay, I have done a topic like registration requirements, detailed requirements about nursing council registration, because before you become a nurse in any country, okay, you have to register with the council, okay, for nurses. And so the registration process. Okay, that is what I am here to guide you all on, because there has been a very big major change, okay, with the requirements. They added some things. So because when my subscribers went, like, try to register, try to apply for the registration, they found out that they have added more things for the requirements, because they prepared whatever I told them here on live, the documents, but then they added more. So they reached out to me and they said, Paradise, like, we noticed that there are this other requirements. What do you think? Do you know about them? And to be honest with you, I did not go through the new requirements when I registered. So I had to research about it. I had to educate, to ask, to call the nursing council to know more about it, so that I can also advise you guys, like, so that you will not be surprised, because when you are planning your registration process, I would like you to have all the documents, all the required documents at hand, so that you wouldn't, like, waste more time for those that have expiring date of some documents, like the taste of English, documents tends to expire. So at least you can have this document at hand and you wouldn't waste much time. So this is why I am here today, to update you on this requirement, what the Nursing Council needs for you to present, the documents, the needs for you to present to them, for them to register you, and for you to have your registration number to be able to be recognized as a nurse in Malta. Okay, so without this registration number and without being registered with the Nursing Council, you can never work as a nurse in Malta. Because why I said this is, a lot of people tend to ask me, while I am doing my adaptation course, can I work as a nurse? Can I do, like, a part-time work as a nurse? And I keep telling them no. While you're doing your adaptation course, you can work as a part-time. You can work part-time work, but not as a nurse. You can work part-time work as a carer, or as a waitress, or as anything you want to work as, but not as a nurse, because you need to register, and this registration comes after your adaptation course. You have to finish your adaptation course, although you can start the process with the acceptance letter of your adaptation course, okay, and then finish it when you're ready. So, but when you are studying, be it adaptation course, be it BAC, or any other course that you're studying from outside EU, you need to register. If you're not yet registered with the Nursing Council, you cannot work as a nurse in Malta. Okay, so I hope I made that clear for those that are asking if they can work as a nurse while studying. If you have your registration number, yes, you can work as a nurse. You can work part-time while studying. For example, when you finish your adaptation course and then you have your registration number and you're registered with the council, and you start working, and then you want to do your masters, then you can work. You can be doing your masters and you're working. Okay, you can do part-time masters and then full-time work. So like that you can work, but without the registration number you cannot work. Okay, so I'll go through the requirements of the things that you need to provide, okay? And I would explain further the two things that the last thing I think is just the thing that was added that I didn't mention in my other video. Okay, so number one thing that that is being listed here is official academic transcript of your studies. Okay, so the first document that is here is your official academic transcript of your studies. So this is theory and practical in hours for non-EU. Okay, if you're getting this transcript, please get your theory and your practical and the how many hours you did during your practical. Okay, it is very important for non-EUs, for Ghanaians, Nigerians, Kenyans, and all non-EU nurses. Okay, you need to bring not just a transcript, just a normal transcript. You need to bring the official theory and practice hours, okay, that you did. And then the second document you need to bring is your diploma or degree certificate. Okay, you can be diploma nurse, okay, and you can be a degree nurse. And you can, I also made a video on how to know your qualification. You need to know the qualification, the level of your qualification. You need to bring it with the one of Malta by MQRIC. I also made a video about this. You need a lot of steps before you come to this, because some documents that you need here would be some of the documents you have prepared, okay, like the MQRIC stuff. Okay, so the third document that you need is non-EU nursing bridging course, acceptance letter, or bridging course certificate. I talked about this earlier on. They accept the acceptance letter of bridging course. Bridging course is just adaptation course. It's another name for adaptation course. It's a bridging course. Like it's the course that the EU states, okay, EU countries made out to non-EU nurses to make them know the way of nursing in EU. So it's like bringing you to knowing and socializing, like knowing the way of life, the culture of the European nursing. Okay, for example, nursing the individual. Nursing the individual is one of the topics, is one of the subjects that I studied here in Malta. So nursing the individual is different from every other country. You would study that according to your country, according to where you are. So coming to work in Europe, you need this bridging course for them to bring you along with the European way of nursing. So I made also a video about this, so you can go through my videos and you can see every video you need, okay, and go through it. And yep, I'll also say that you can do this process yourself. You don't need any agent, okay? You can do this process yourself. With the videos I'm putting out here, you can cool down, get all these documents, apply for your course and apply for the registration, and you can pull through. You can be here. A lot of students are here through my video. When they came, they contacted me or they saw me at the hospital and they were like, yeah, Nurse Paradise, you know. So yes, you can do it yourself. So number 4 documents you need is language proficiency tests. Okay, you need this. I made a video about it also, and I told you specifically the requirements that they need. Okay, what cutoff mark and up to what level they need. So I made a video about this as well. And then number 5 documents they need is copy of your passport stroke ID card. Like being an international student, here is your passport. So you need a copy of your passport. All right. Then number 8, sorry, number 6 is your recent Europass CV. So here, the type of CV they need is not just you going to write just your CV. They need Europass. Okay, go to Google and copy and type Europass CV sample. You're going to have like a template, and you're going to follow that template to write your CV. You don't use not just any CV, it has to be Europass CV. Okay. Then number 7 is recent police conduct. You need your recent police conduct because you have to be of a good conduct for you to be able to work in Malta. If you have any criminal record, it will affect you working in Malta. Okay, so you have your recent police conduct at least 3 months. And then number 8 is reference letter from your employers. Your old employers in your country, you need a reference from them. So you need this document as well. Then number 9 is certificate of current professional status. Like you need verification certificates to verify if you're working or your current status, okay, or of your professional. Like, did you just study and you left it, and you're not working, and you're working? You know, they want to know how long you have worked, or how long you have gone out of nursing, or are you making use of a certificate, or you just dropped it without you making use of it, you know. And the experience also, they want this with this document, they just want to know the experience you have in nursing. So number 10, I think number 10 is your MQRIC certificate. Okay, to confirm the level of your qualification. I made mention of this. You need your MQRIC certificate to know your MQRIC level before you go on to applying for the Nursing Council registration. So you need to know the MQRIC. I made a video about MQRIC telling you all the process of doing the MQRIC. So go through my videos if you've not, and you'll see everything you need there. Okay. The next document is your first registration certificate, which is the certificate that when you graduate, your nursing council in your country should give you. Okay. In every country, they should have a nursing registration council. So like in Nigeria, you need to bring the nursing registration that you have when you graduated. Okay, so you need to present that certificate for them. Then the primary source verification certificate is what they added. Okay, this is new. So a lot of people also were confused. What is primary source verification certificate? How can I go about it? Where can I get this certificate? Okay, so this certificate, I'll tell you how to get the certificate and the process of getting the certificate. All right. So because I had a lot of question about this, Nurse Paradise, what is primary source verification certificate? How can I go about it? So primary source verification certificate is nothing than your data flow certificate. Okay, your data flow certificate. And your data flow certificate, you would get it online. Okay, you would get it online. You would type, 1 minute, because I'm reading down. Okay, I wrote down all the process of getting your data flow certificate. So you would go online and write data flow Malta. Okay, data flow, like you write primary source and then verification service, data flow. Okay, Malta. You go to the Google, you write it, and it will give you all, it will give you a lot of options. Okay, and then you have to go with the health mark, with the health mark data flow. It's okay, it's not, you're not registering with Healthmark. Healthmark is one of the company that employ nurses and also carers, but here you're not like applying with the Healthmark. But data flow is data flow. So when you register with Healthmark data flow, you will still, when you receive the certificate, you will receive it, and that certificate is valid because there was an issue with people being confused because the nursing council did not have their own like ports of getting data flow. So you have to go through the port of Healthmark, okay, to get your data flow. So let me tell you also the process. So when you get to the Healthmark portal, okay, so let's say, so let me read it out for you. Solutions to screen the credential of Healthmark professionals and other candidates seeking to work with Healthmark. This, forget about this. You're not seeking to work with Healthmark, but all you need is the data flow certificate, and which you have to get through this portal. Okay, so candidates seeking to work with Healthmark or any of the company's subsidiaries. So you see any of other companies. So this data flow with Healthmark would lead you into the Nursing Council to get step-by-step instruction for submitting your application. Okay, so you're going to click on how to apply in the resource list. Okay, then if you are, which you will be, a first-time user, I'm going to tell you the steps on what to follow. 1 minute. So if you are a first-time user, you have to first register with your email ID. Okay, you have to register with your email ID, and then after registration, you have to activate your account with the activation link sent to your email. So you have to go back to your email and click on the activate your email. When you activate your email, then you have to create a password. Okay, you have to create your password and log in with your credentials. So when you create your password, then you can, when you log in, you can now upload your documents, and like when after uploading everything they ask you, the requirements, then you can get your data flow certificate emailed, sent to you in your email. With that certificate, you present it to the Nursing Council. So these are all, this is just the new thing, this data flow, okay, is the new requirements that they need, and you would get it with the Healthmark portal. You just write data flow Malta and the Healthmark portal will come. You click on it, you create your account, and then after creating your account, you would now go in with your credentials, and then they will send you your data flow certificate, which you would need to present to the Nursing Council. So this is it for me, the information I have for you today. I will try my best now to answer your questions, and some of the questions that I got on here, some of the questions here. Okay, so I would go right now to answer the questions. So yeah, and please, if you're here and you're liking this video, I would appreciate if you can please thumbs up for me, and to encourage this video to keep going on, just please thumbs up, comment your questions, and please help encourage this video. Okay, thank you. So the first question I am going to answer is from a subscriber. She said, "Thank you, Nurse Paradise. I am a diploma nurse currently practicing in Ghana. My transcript also shows 400 credit hours. Do you think I'm a my qualification reaches level 5?" This is from Joshua. Joshua, I wouldn't know the level of your qualification. You need to apply with the MQRIC to know your level of qualification, because they need all the requirements, they need all your documents, you need to upload a lot of certificates for them to know your level. Okay, so and also I also advise my subscribers to upload as much documents as you have. Okay, even if it's not related to nursing direct, upload. The more you upload, the more tendency of your level to go high. Don't just upload your diploma. Even if you have a degree, upload it. Upload. Okay, they choose what they choose and they give you what they give you. Don't limit yourself to just upload what you feel that is important. You don't know what they are really looking for. So upload as much certificate as you have, as you can, or that you have, and like that you would have more possibility of having your level high. Okay, because diploma is, I think, is from level 4, I think, and then degree is from level 5 and level 6. Okay, so yes. Another question I would answer is, hello Nurse Paradise, I am a registered nurse from Ghana but wish to do the nursing bridging course in either Idea Academy or University of Malta. Because my qualification will not reach level 6, please, which of the above mentioned school has higher acceptance rate? Can you please help me secure a place in any of them? You have to do it yourself. I also said, like mentioned this earlier, I cannot do it for you. An agent cannot do it for you. This is what you can do yourself. Okay, you need to know, you need to be in it, because they will send you emails. The school will contact you. The school like earlier on when I started this YouTube thing, a student was stuck from MCAST, okay, and she was like, Nurse Paradise, please help me contact the school. So I had to call the school, and the school was like, sorry, we cannot give you information, tell the student to call us. And the school is very open. You can email them, you can contact them, you can, like, reach them out, and they will reach out to you as well. So this is a process that you must do yourself. Okay, you must know what you want and you must know your level, because University of Malta, I think, accepts 6, and in IDEA, I also made a video about this, like the acceptance level of this institute. Okay, and for you to know which one to apply with. So if you know that you're not up to level 6, I wouldn't advise you to apply with University of Malta. Maybe you can go with IDEA or MCAST. Okay, so, and I would also state that you can as well go with like MCAST. Okay, so if you are asking me, is IDEA or MCAST? So, but at this rate, I would go with MCAST. So that's another question. Let me see if I can. So someone said, apply for my MQRIC, waiting for a response. Okay, so let me go to Instagram. So another place you can reach me is at my Instagram page, which is Paradise Mallet written together. If you want to ask me a private thing, like you want me to know, you can always reach out to me through my Instagram page. Okay, so 1 minute. So someone asked, someone said that she have a date for her interview. Okay, like she had gone through the process and then she have the date of the interview, and she would love to ask for possible questions to expect. I think I'm going to do a video about this, questions to expect during your interview. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna listen. I've gone through all the interviews. I've gone through the interview of being a nurse, like just a nurse. I've gone through the interview of being a senior staff nurse, which I am currently. I am a senior staff nurse right now. Okay, and I have also gone through the process and the interview of being a charge nurse. So yeah, I have a good news. I have a good news, okay, for all of you and for myself, okay? So you're currently looking at a new charge nurse paradise. Yay! Yeah, so I went through the interview last month, okay, to become a charge nurse, and the result came out yesterday and I passed. Yeah. Yeah. So I passed the charge nurse interview. I came 43. Okay. I came 43 out of hundreds, okay. And yes, so it's a process, okay. It's a process. So if I can do it, you can do it as well. Believe me, if I can do it, if I can be a charge nurse, okay. And from nothing, when I say from nothing, because when I came into Malta, okay, I'm going to tell you small. I just want to encourage you a little bit, just a little bit. Sorry, maybe if I'm diverting from what I'm here for today, but I just want to encourage someone. Okay, I don't know if you would take it or not, but if you wouldn't take it, I'm sorry that I'm wasting your time a little bit. So, but if me, Paradise, coming to Malta, okay, as a cleaner, when I came here, I was a cleaner. I clean hotels. Okay? I clean hotels. Being a foreigner, it was not easy. All right? So, like, one day, like, it's not just one day. It has been going on. This hotel, they just, I don't know whether they have something in me, or they don't like me. I don't know. So I'll go to work. They'll give me like 20 rooms. 20 rooms to clean under 6 hours. I will just cry. I'll cry. After crying, I'll go and do this work. So, but it kept going on. This thing kept going on. And I was like, is it only me that these people would see? Like, the foreigners, the Maltese, whatever, and others have more easy job, okay, more easy thing to do. It's only Paradise that will have departure. I will have public area. I will have laundry. Only me. I was like, what is happening really? So, and this leader, this our supervisor, she's keen to really making frustrating my life in that hotel. So I would clean the room. She would use her hand on the floor. She would clean the floor like this. If she see dust or anything, or in the toilet, she would just pick on me. She would just, shout and everything. So I was like, one day, without no plans, without nothing, okay, I went to work and they gave me all these things, and these rooms. I was so shocked. I went to my locker. I cried. I changed my clothes, my house clothes, my not my uniform. I removed my uniform. I put on back my house clothes. I took the keys of the room. I went to the supervisor. I told her, sorry, ma, I'm not working again. take your walk, take your key. I'm going home. He said, Paradise, you know what you're doing? You know what you're doing? You'll be fired. Like from now on, if you leave here, don't come back again. You will not pay your salary. You will not do. I said, I am done. Before I finish this work today, I'm going to die. Like I'll go home, I will not feel my back, I will not feel anything. It's like, what is happening? Like, why me? So I went home not knowing my next step. I was crying. I could remember I called my mom. I said, Mom, I'm done with this work. So she was like, what is the next step? I said, I don't know. That was how I went into Kera. I went into studying Kera in MCAS. Okay? No, first, sorry, before I went into Kera, after the cleaning, my mom said, okay, let's open a shop. Okay, let me open a shop for you here in Malta. So my mom opened an Afro grocery shop for me. It was Paradise African Shop. All right. I like business. Okay, so if you don't know, I love business as well. So my mom opened this grocery shop for me. Everything was there. I was selling crayfish, I was selling egusi, I was selling everything from Nigeria. Okay, my mom would ship from Italy, from Nigeria to Italy, from Italy to Malta. All right. So I was running this grocery shop for like a couple of months. And then one day every day I just come, I will sit in the shop. I'll be looking at the stuff. And the thing in front of me, like in front of my counter, they are all tomatoes. Like I was like, tomatoes, Paradise. So like now like this, your life end. You're looking at tomatoes is looking at you. I was like, no. I was not settled. I was not settled. I was like, this is not me. Like I'm not happy. I wasn't happy. Okay. Although the shop was going, it was like I think number 2 or number 3 shops in Malta, because this story I'm telling you happened like 14 years ago. Okay. Then there was no much African shop and all those stuffs. So Malta was very close to immigrants. Like they were not giving immigrants opportunity as at then. So now everything is opening up. So I started researching about nursing, and then I was like, okay, I have to do like something. So I went into Kera. I studied in MCAS for Kera, and then I finished my Kera studies. I went to work. After my studies, I was like, okay, I can go into nursing. With that certificate I had, I can go into nursing, the BSc in nursing, direct with the University of Malta. So I went into nursing immediately, working part-time as a carer, okay, night work, and going to school in the morning. So like that, I became a registered nurse. After a registered nurse, I also pursued my master's. After my master's, I became a senior staff nurse. Okay, and senior staff nurse, I am here again. Just the results came out yesterday, and I passed my interview and the process, because it's not just the interview, it's a process as well of being a charge nurse. And also, I think if you want me to make a video about what you need to know, or what you need, I don't know how I'm going to put it, just what information you need to know how to become a charge nurse in Malta, maybe I'll do that video as well. So, and I am just 6 years a nurse in Malta, and within that 6 years I became a charge nurse. Okay, so the process right now is the results came out, so they will start from the first. So I came for the 3. Okay, so there are first, second, third. So they will start calling these people from the top, offering them the words, and then they keep going down. So this call will last for 1 year. So they would try to fit everybody in according to your grades. Okay, so right now they are in the first 30s. they called the first 30s. After the first 30s, then they will keep calling the rest. So I'm waiting patiently for them to call me, and when they call you, they will offer you the words they have available for you, and then you can choose between the words they have for you. So this is where I am right now. Okay, I am officially a charge nurse. So yes, and that is the story of my life, a little bit of my life. Okay, so if you're here and you're wondering, you don't know what to do, or you're wondering if you can make it, listen, you can. Okay, set your mind, know what you want, be focused, and you would be there. Okay, you would be there. It took me 6 years, okay, to be here. I am more than 6 years, because I could remember my mom when I had the shop. She will be like, your cousins, they are all in university, they are all studying this, and you're here selling tomatoes, selling crayfish. I was like, Mom, everyone have their own path, and they say overtaking is allowed in every way, in every angle of your life. So don't compare yourself with anyone. Just compare yourself with yourself. Okay, fight, like, do yourself. Today you're here, tomorrow I want to be here. Only focus on yourself. Don't focus on any other person. Because if I was looking at my mates that I graduated with, okay, because I did my secondary school in Nigeria. Okay, I did 2 secondary schools. So I did one in Nigeria. When I came to Italy, I also studied. I did another secondary school, okay, diploma in Italy. So all my mates in Nigeria, they were all graduated. Okay, they had all graduated when I was selling crayfish in Malta. Okay, so but this is where I am right now. I'm happy with myself. I'm satisfied. I'm proud of myself, and I know what I can do. So this is what I want to tell you. Know yourself. Be proud of yourself and do it. Sit up. Don't say, I'm going to do it. If this is the time for you and you have it in your mind that nursing and Malta is your place, do it. Start now. Start. Take that phone, take that computer, go into research, go to University of Malta, go to ED Academy, go to MCAST, see their openings, register, ask, put all the documents in place, and go for it. You can do it. Own yourself. Okay. So let me answer the questions here that I have here. So the first one said, please, I need your assistance. I am a registered nurse in Nigeria. I need to relocate to get a job placement in Malta. You can do it yourself, okay? John, you can go through my videos from the beginning. I have a detailed video, like detailed videos of nursing, how to come from Nigeria and everything here in YouTube. Go through my videos. You would start putting documents. First, you need your English, okay, your IELTS or whatever. You need to MQRIC. All those informations I gave it to you. Go through them. A lot of people came through my channel, and they are here as a nurse right now. So you can do it, okay? I cannot do it for you. You can. The only thing I can do is to give you information, and when you are stuck, I can guide you on the process of on the process that you need to go. Like if something, maybe you're confused or you're stuck on anything, you can always ask me and I'll guide you. So but doing it for you, I cannot do it for you. Okay, so Nurse Diane said, hello Nurse Paradise. Hello Nurse Diane. It's been ages. It's been ages. Nice to have you back. You look so beautiful. Thank you, Nurse Diane. Thank you. And then thank you for all the congratulations. Thank you. Then May for God said, I had immigrating to Malta now via the adaptation pathway is very tough. How true is this, please? I started my process long ago, but the academy said they are currently facing some challenges. Listen, forget about EDF. Believe me. Don't just apply to one. You can apply with EDA. You can apply with MCAST. MCAST is the show bank. Like go with MCAS, because over the months, if you go through my videos, you also see I try to rectify some problems with the IDEA. Okay, so IDEA have like some problems back then with Nigerians. Okay, whatever students, prospective students, which they rectified. Okay, but I don't know what they are doing right now, and I tried to go in, but forget it. So right now, and I am not an agent of IDEA. I just studied in IDEA. I also studied in MCAST. So, but I would advise you not just to put your eggs in one basket. You can apply with IDEA. You can apply also with MCAST. Okay. So yeah, it's a smooth process. It's not difficult. It's not tough, as you say. If you go with MCAST, it's not tough. Believe me. So thank you so much for your words of encouragement, John. You're welcome, John. You're very, very welcome. So let me see if I can see other questions on Instagram to answer, because I want to answer some questions here. So they said, Ma, I got an admission last year and I was given 30 days to pay up, but I didn't pay. But there is this agent that the school sent my contact to, Mr. Kofi. I reached out to him and he said I can still make the payment and the admission is still valid. I don't know about that. You need to be careful. I don't know about anything about IDEA. Anything about IDEA specifically, like this stuff, I'm trying to avoid it at any cost. So just contact the school directly or contact the Mr. Kofi to verify. Then, excuse me. So another question said, hello, Nurse Paradise. Good morning. Please, I have a question. I wrote my IELTS when I had my previous international passport bearing my maiden name, but I renewed my passport and it's now bearing my husband's name. My IELTS result bears my maiden name. Can I make use of it when applying to the Nursing Council of Malta, or will it be a problem? You need to have an authentication to state that you are the same person. Okay, you need to bring a certificate that this name and this person, they are one. Okay, you just changed due to marriage. So Malta changes name as well due to marriage, but I think you needed an identification to say that you are the same person. I hope I answered your question. So let me go on to one minute. I'm trying to read the questions and then answer. All right. This is a very interesting question. This is a very, very interesting question. Listen to this. All right. Thank you very much, Ma. I answered a question for her. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Say good morning, Ma. How is work and the family doing? Just got to know about the bridging program in Malta. Searched YouTube and found your videos helpful. Thank you so much. And then she said, really need to discuss some personal issues regarding the school process with you, Ma, if you don't mind. Okay. I said, yes, you can. This is on Instagram. And then she was like, all right, thank you very much. Then she said, I heard from a friend that you can pay 50% of the fees, and when you get to Malta you can then work and pay the other 50% in installment. I heard, she said, okay. And then don't know how true this is. And then she went on to say, because I want to take a loan and process it, but just thinking whether I will get a job that will be enough for me to cater for my bills and then send money back home to pay the loan monthly. Please, I need your sincere advice. Thank you. And then the first question I asked her was, do you have a hand job? Let's come to this, because I don't know how to state this, but coming to Malta as a student from Nigeria, okay, you're not coming to work immediately. You would start working when you're done from studies, from your bridging course, okay? Even if you want to start working before you're done from your bridging course, it is a menial job. It is a part-time job. You can do carer. Carer would give you money, okay? But if you don't want to do carer, then you will do waitress, cleaning, and all these kind of jobs, all right? So, but before you start doing those kind of jobs, you need your ID card to be ready. You need to have your ID card for you to be able to work part-time in Malta. And for your ID card to be ready, you need at least 3 to 4 months, if not 5 months. Okay? The process of having your ID card takes time. And within that 3, 4, 5 months, you're going to pay rent, you're going to eat, you're going to sponsor yourself through and fro to school. Okay, you're going to pay for your bus card, for your bus ticket. You're going to survive. So you coming to Malta, bear it in mind that you can be at least 4 to 5 months here without working. So you need to bring money. You need to have something that will sustain you for that time, that period of time. Okay? Why I asked her if you have a hand job, okay, is when you come, okay, if you have a hand job like hairdressing or any other like hand job you can ever think of, it will be very easier for you and you will make money. Okay, for example, hairdressing. I have a hairdressing salon. Okay, that's my side hustle. Apart from nursing, I own a salon, Afro Beauty Stop. Okay, it's called Paradise Empire. So I know how much I pay the girl that is in my salon. I know how much she earns, and I know how much I need an Afro hairstylist. I keep advertising. I need an Afro professional hairstylist. So imagine you're coming to study and then you know how to make hair, you know how to braid hair, you've learned it and you're professional. You will make money. Then I'll tell you, yes, you can take the loan, come to Malta, and within few months you pay the loan. But I wouldn't tell you yes with cleaning or hair waitress or any other job, because I don't know how soon you're going to get the job and if you're going to be stable in the job, if but what I know is what I'm telling you. So I keep stating, like hitting this hard. If you're in Nigeria, both male and female, don't tell me you're a man and you cannot learn how to do something. You learn how to do something with your hands. You will never go hungry. You'll be doing shakara from salon to salon. Who you would choose. So please, we are all nurses. We love our profession. We want to be nurses. We want to come and work. But before you start making that money in nursing here in Malta, you need time to get your ID card, to get your registration done, to be called, okay, to be called, because the opening from the government is not every time. So there is a calling, I think once a year or twice a year for nurses, and they'll have a call for European nurses, and then they'll have a call for non-EU nurses. So unless you go to private, and when you go to private and you start working with private, you still have time. They would employ you. They will do your ID card, because without them doing your work permit, you cannot start working with them as well. So you need time to process yourself. You need time to gather everything you need to before you start working and making that money as a nurse. Learn something. Learn something. You will never regret it. There is no handwork or skill that is useless. You would make use of it here in Malta, and it will go far. It will benefit you on a long way. Learn something. Is it wigging? Learn wigging. Is it braiding? Learn braiding. Whatever you learn, be professional. Be very good at it. Don't just pack everything and you're at the end of the day you're not professional, or you're a jack of all trade and nothing. Just focus on something and know how to do it professionally. And when you come here, you will be hot cake. Okay? Know how to do nails. Know how to do lashes. Know how to do wigs. Know how to do braids. Know how to do everything. Pedicure. Whatever. Learn, please. It will not be a waste. Even if you're doing it for yourself, you're not going to pay money. You will save that money for yourself. Even if you end up doing, you end up not working with it, you end up doing it for yourself. You will earn money. You will save money for yourself. So learn side hustle, learn handwork. It is very, very important. So John said, as a registered nurse, is it possible I start with a caregiver for a start? Yes, it is very, very possible. It is very, and see, that is how Indians, the whole Indians that are in Matadei, in the hospital, okay, working in the hospital where I work, they are all nurses. They are all nurses. They just came, start as a carer, and then migrate with the money. They've started working, okay? With that working, they will now start their course. They will now start their bridging course, okay? And with that, they sustain themselves. They pay their rent, and they keep going. So they're not like in a haste. They're not. I see some Nigerians here. Like when they come, they are depressed. They are frustrated. They don't have money. Their people keep sending them money from Nigeria to support them, because they are not aware that they need to wait for their ID card to come out, their work permit to come out, and all those stuffs. And you have to pay rent. And rent is not cheap anymore here, to be honest with you. Okay? So you need to pay rent, you need to eat, you need to do a lot of things. So please, if you want to come as a carer and then find your way forward to become a nurse, it is possible. It is 100% possible. You can do it. But don't just come thinking that you will start work the next day, and then when you didn't see that job the next day, you would end up frustrated. Please. Is there any other question? Is there any other question? Because I always come out live for 1 hour. What's the budget that can sustain someone from about with 5 months? So let's say I have this video, detailed video, endurance. Okay, endurance. I have a detailed video of this in my channel. Just scroll through my live, one of my live videos. I talked about it. I think about living or something in Malta. Okay, go through it, you're going to have all the answers. All the answers. I made a video about this, please, because I don't want to say something that I am not 100% sure, and then I don't want to mislead you. So please go through my video. I made a detailed video about this endurance, okay? And another one, Diane said, please, do you have a video about how to come in as a carer? Yes, I made a video about carer as well, okay? And I even gave list of companies that can employ you as a carer. I gave list of them, how you like, which companies that you can send your CV, and you can, I made a video about living carer, about health mark. I made detailed video about this as well, okay? And John said, I currently work in Saudi and I would like to switch to Malta with the bridging course. It's a very good idea. Endurance, go for it. Go for it. Go for it, okay? The bridging course is very, 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 very good. Go for it. All right. So, another one, Endurance said, thank you for the reply. I appreciate it. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. You're welcome. I try to come out live mostly on Fridays. Please stay tuned my social media because I post days that I will be live. Right now, I'm not sure about next week Friday, but I would post before then. But I will try to come out live again next week Friday. I will look for a topic. If you have any topic for me to say, for me to elaborate on, just you can as well say, as in write it down here for me, and I will research. I'll have this 1 week to research about it, about nursing, about Malta, about anything you want to know, and I will come out live to tell you about it. Thank you, John. You have been so helpful. You just uplifted my soul. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, like we can do it. We can do it. Believe me, believe in yourself. I was a cleaner. I don't have anything wrong about cleaning because to be honest with you, it's a noble profession. But being here right now as just passed my interview as a charge nurse is something to celebrate within 6 years, okay, as of being a nurse. So I'm happy, I'm proud of myself, and the only thing was determination, and the only thing was being focused and knowing what I want, okay? I knew what I wanted from the beginning and I went all for it. Like, I didn't even tell you guys, okay? So during the interview, I entered the room. Let me tell you briefly about the interview. Maybe you will understand why I'm happy. So this interview, no one knew that, okay, one of the requirements of being a charge nurse in Malta is you have to know Maltese language and English language, okay? Knowing it, me, okay, as I am right now, I know medical Maltese. When I go to work, I try to speak Maltese to the elderly. So listen, I am in for, you're in Malta, you should know Maltese. I support that because you're working in a hospital, okay? When someone is sick or when someone is in pain, the person wouldn't want to start thinking of English. If the person is not fluent in English, the person will automatically switch to the language that he or she is comfortable to speak. And mostly it's always Maltese. So when I graduated and when I was employed by the government directly, okay, the first requirement is you need to study and pass medical Maltese. All right. So studying and passing that medical Maltese, if you have to do it within 1 year. And when you do it within 1 year, you would now get permanent employment. But if you did not pass within 1 year, you will still have temporary with the government until you pass your medical Maltese. So all my what is it called? All my interview, and the interview of the nurses is in English. Your BSc normal is in English, okay? The interview for senior staff nurse was in English. It was in pure English. I pulled through. It was okay. That one did not stress me. So it came to interview for charge nurse. I prepared myself. I prepared my portfolio. In the call, there was nowhere written that the interview will be done in pure Maltese language. Nowhere it was written. I was not prepared. You know, when you know that this interview will be in Maltese, first, if I knew, I would not even apply. Believe me, I hate disgrace. I hate going there to disgrace myself. If I know that I'm going to a place and I'll disgrace myself, I will not go. So maybe it's a way of God. You know, sometimes, okay, in my life, I feel that God really directed my life. I'm a Christian, but I'm not into this with God. But I know sometimes after everything, I will look up and I say, God, this is you. How I became a nurse is always God. So, okay, I didn't tell you guys this part. I'm going to come back to this interview. But before this interview, when I graduated, like, was it last year? You guys remember that our supervisor I told you that was making my life miserable. So I was at work. She showed up as a patient. This lady showed up as a patient. When she saw me, she was shocked. She couldn't believe it. And my colleagues were calling me Paradise, Paradise, Paradise. She was like, is this the Paradise that was a cleaner? Or is this another Paradise? She was shocked. You could see her. She turned blue, black, red at the spot. I saw her. I was laughing inside me. I recognized her and I kept calm. Okay? So, you know what happened? And it happened that I would be her nurse because I was in charge of the department that she wanted. I'm not going to specify things just for, So it happened that I was in charge of where she was going to go. So this lady came up to me. I told her, sit down. I'm your nurse for today on Paradise. I was like, I'm Nurse Paradise. Sorry. I was like, I'm Nurse Paradise and I would be your nurse for today. Laughing, smiling at work. The first uniform I wear is smile. Okay? You can never find me at work sad. No matter, sorry, let me off this. Okay. So no matter the situation, my family's problem, as you see me, I have a lot of family problems. So everybody have their problems. So, but I leave it at home and go to work. When I go to work, immediately I stepped my foot in the front door, I wear my smile before I put on my uniform. So I was smiling. I was like, I'm your nurse. She was calm. She was like, person where they pour cold water, person that they poured cold water. She was calm. The first thing she said was, I'm so sorry, Paradise, for how I treated you. Immediately she said this, I smiled. I told her, sorry, ma. I told her like this, sorry, ma. It wasn't you acting. It was God. I want to thank you for pushing me out from where I was. Because if you did not act the way you acted, I would have still been a cleaner till today. So you made my life uncomfortable for me to move on with my life. I told her, it was not you. Auntie, I want to thank you for pushing me away, for telling me this is not your place. You need to keep moving further. Because if you did not act the way you acted, I wouldn't be here today. I would still be comfortable. If I came to work, you gave me 2 rooms, or you gave me like 5 rooms like you give other people, without giving me 20 rooms to clean under 6 hours, like pushing me, making my life uncomfortable. If I had not moved out from that place that time, I would still be a cleaner till today. I told her, I thank you for pushing me away. So, and here is me telling you that God will make where you are uncomfortable for you. You don't have to settle for less. You don't have to settle. You need to keep going higher. You need to keep going. So where you are right now is uncomfortable, is a sign for you to keep moving, is a sign for you to do something to move. Don't settle. So I told her, today, you are my special VIP patient, and I will take care of you. I took care of her VIP. I did extra mile. I did everything. I treated her like my mother because she made me. She is one of the channel, one of the people that pushed me away, that made me who I am, that made me nurse paradise that I am today. So that is that story. So let's come to the interview. So if I had known that that interview was in Maltese, pure Maltese, I wouldn't register. I wouldn't even apply to be a charge nurse, to go for the interview. I would just say, no, I don't know if I would pull through. Fear would let me. But it's like God knew that fear would stop me for them not to put it. They did not say it is pure in Maltese. I just walked in majestically. If you see my dressing, I went to buy suits, like Pinot suits. On getting there, I sat down. This man was like, paradise, and you are qualified for this interview. Only that, and you are qualified for this interview, like saying that you're just barely 6 years in nursing. I was like, yes, I'm qualified, because if you're not qualified, they will not send you for the date. They will not tell you to come, because when you apply, they will see your qualification. You have to upload everything, and then if you're not up to, they will tell you, sorry, you're not yet up to. So I sent everything, and they saw it. They saw my years of experience, and they sent me the date of the interview. And he was like, and you're qualified? Like this, he was just looking at my portfolio and was looking at me. I said, yes, I'm qualified. And then the next word he said was, you knew that you have to, for you to become a charge nurse, you have to know Maltese and English. I was like, yes, I know, hoping that it is the medical Maltese, which I also always practice at work. He was like, okay, knowing that this interview will be pure in Maltese language. Immediately he said that, the little Maltese I knew vanished. Everything disappeared. I was stressed. I was afraid. I was like, I didn't study. I didn't know. I was not prepared to come and speak Maltese. How can I express myself? Like, I cannot express myself like, speaking in English, I can express myself, but in Maltese, how can I, what will I say? So he went on to say, you can answer in Maltese or in English, but the more Maltese you speak, the more mark you would get. I was like, okay, at least I can speak little English. So the whole question were in Maltese language. He asked the question. There are 3 examiners or 3 interviewers, whatever you can call them. The first one asked all his questions in Maltese. The second one asked all her questions in Maltese. The third one, everything in Maltese. I answered the little few Maltese I know that I could remember at that time, with the stress and the everything. And at the end of the interview, the man was like so happy. I could see him smiling. He said, you answered more in English, but at least you answered a little bit in Maltese. But it will affect your mark, but you answered correctly. I was like, okay. I went home knowing that I failed. In fact, I called my mom. I was like, I don't forget it. Maltese language, I don't think, just thank God it was an experience. I told my mom, this is for me, it's an experience. Okay. So I didn't even put my mind in it. So last 2 weeks, a foreigner like me, okay, that went to the interview, So when I came out from that interview, I went to all the foreigners. I kept telling them, "You have your interview. Study Maltese," because I was the first person. In fact, my interview was at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I was the first nurse they interviewed. So most of my colleagues that are foreigners, they didn't know that it was going to be in Maltese. So I had to call them. I had to send them an email. Listen, study your Maltese. You have 1 week. You have 5 days. You need at least you can do something. So I told everybody, and I told them this is where I am. It's nothing. It's a no go for me. And 2 weeks ago, they started sending emails to those people that failed. They will send, sorry, you did not pass through because your Maltese wasn't good, something like that. So they sent email to all the foreigners because of their email, because of their Maltese, whatever, the interview. I kept scrolling. I went to my junk mail. I went to my deleted mail. I went through all my mails like this. I was checking. I did not see any mail. They did not send me any mail. I was like, these people did not send me mail. Well, I know that I failed. Already I know that I failed. I did not pass. So how come they did not send me email? I kept checking my email. Like yesterday I was at work. I received an email that the results of the charge nurse is out. Go to the board, the administration, this thing at the hospital, and you see the result pasted. I was shaking. I was like they didn't send me an email that I failed, and now they're sending me an email. The only email I've received now is that the result is out. Lo and behold, we are like 100 people that applied, 100 Maltese and foreigners. Out of 100, I came 43. Hey, I was like, hey, what happened? Like, what happened? Upon all my stress, upon all the non-Maltese, upon all the blankness of the Maltese I knew. So if it was not even the Maltese, I think I would be more than 43. So I'm just being honest and open to you guys. I'm just telling you that fear can cause a lot of things. So fear and settling down with less. Don't settle for less. Okay. Thank you all for listening. I think I'll call it a night now. Okay. If you have any question, please do answer. Please do ask, and I'll answer you. Igwe said, Endurance said we share same story. Oh, you mind telling me your story? You can hit me up on Instagram and tell me, share your story with me. Okay. And may God say, Lord, that's paradise with this swag. Which swag I beg? I don't get swag. Oh. I don't get swag. Now the swag where I get now the suit where I go buy. I want to go impress them with suits. Getting there, I got the shock of my life. Like all the smiles on my face disappeared when he told me it would be pure in Maltese. Anyway, so thank you all for watching, and see you all next time. If you don't have any other question, I'll call it a night. Okay, please do thumbs up, share this video to reach as many as okay. And if you have any question, don't feel free to contact me on Paradise Mallet, all written together, on Instagram, and also here, comments here on YouTube, and I'll answer you. Okay, please, can a monthly pay sustain me for my monthly bills? Monthly pay, what do you mean by monthly pay? Monthly pay from which job? John, monthly pay from which job, please? What do you mean by monthly pay? Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you. Yes, it can sustain you. It can sustain you, John. Monthly pay as a carer can sustain you. As a carer, you're going to get 1,200 euros a month. Okay? And it will sustain you perfectly. It will sustain you. Yeah. So thank you, Bridget, and thank you to everyone that is happy and it's celebrating with me. Thank you. And I hope they would get to my number, because as I said, they are offering the post for from the beginning, and they are taking the first 30, and then I hope they would come to me soon. Then I'll also come and tell you. Yeah, thank you. So here it's all about, this channel is all about progress, progress, progress. Okay, it's a community, it's a family. We are here to support each other. We are here to uplift each other. We're here to help each other. So I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to encourage you. Okay, if I if I am here, you can also be. Okay, listen, there is not two ways about it. You can do it, so don't give up. Amen, John. Amen. Amen. So I would call it a night. Thank you all for watching. It's your favorite nurse paradise. Till next time.